दोस्तों वेलकम टू मिस्टर वैभव भोसले प्रेजेंट नर्सिंग ज्ञान। और आज के इस वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम के रिलेटेड 20 इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यू, देयर आंसर एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द एमसीक्यूज। एमसीक्यू नंबर 1, what are the two main components of central nervous system? Options are brain and spinal cord, brain and nerves, spinal cord and peripheral nerves, nerves and ganglia. And the correct answer is option A, brain and spinal cord. The CNS, central nervous system, consists of brain and spinal cord, which process and transmit the information. So the correct answer is option A. Question second, which part of brain control the balance and coordination? Options are cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata and hypothalamus. And the correct answer is option B, cerebellum. The cerebellum helps to coordinate voluntary movement and maintain the posture and overall body balance. So the correct answer is option B, cerebellum. Control the balance and coordination. Question number 3. What is the primary function of spinal cord? Option: produces hormone, control emotion, transmits signals between the brain and body, regulate breathing. And the correct answer is option C, transmit the signals between brain and body. The spinal cord acts as a communication highway between the brain and rest of the body. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 4. What protect the brain and spinal cord from mechanical damage? Options are skull and rib cage, cartilage and ligament, cerebrospinal fluid and meninges, muscle and tendon. And the correct answer is option C, cerebrospinal fluid and meninges. The meninges and cerebrospinal fluid cushion and protect the CNS from injury. So the correct answer is option C. Which part of brain is responsible for reasoning and problem solving? Options are occipital lobe, parietal lobe, frontal lobe and temporal lobe. And the correct answer is option C, frontal lobe. Frontal lobe involved in cognitive functions such as thinking, decision making and problem solving. So the correct answer is option C. Frontal bone helps in problem solving and reasoning. Question number 6. Which lobe of brain processes visual information? Options are frontal lobe, temporal lobe, occipital lobe and parietal lobe. And the correct answer is option C, occipital lobe. The occipital lobe is responsible for processing visual information from the eyes. So the correct answer is option C, occipital lobe. It is help in a process of visual information. Next question, question number 7. What is the function of hypothalamus? Options are control balance and coordination, regulate homeostasis and hormone release, process auditory information and control voluntary muscle movement. And the correct answer is option B. Hypothalamus regulates the homeostasis and hormone release. It helps to maintain the homeostasis by regulating the body temperature, hunger and hormone secretion. So the correct answer is option B. Hypothalamus regulate homeostasis and hormone release. Next question. Which part of brainstem controls involuntary action like heart rate and breathing? Options are midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata and thalamus. And the correct answer is option C, medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata controls the vital involuntary functions like breathing, heart rate and digestion. So the correct answer is option C, medulla oblongata. It controls the involuntary actions like heart rate and breathing. Next question. What type of neuron carries signal from the CNS to muscles? Options are sensory neuron, motor neuron, interneuron and associative neuron. And the correct answer is option B, motor neuron. Motor neuron transmit the signal from central nervous system to the muscles, causing the movement. So the correct answer is motor neuron. Option B. Next question, question number 10. What is the largest part of human brain? Options are cerebellum, brainstem, cerebrum and hypothalamus. And the correct answer is option C, cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest part of brain and it is responsible for higher brain functions like thought, memory and voluntary movement. So the correct answer is option C, cerebrum. It is largest part of human brain. Moving towards the next question. Question number 11. Which neurotransmitter is primarily responsible for muscle contraction? Options are dopamine, acetylcholine, serotonin and GABA, GABA. And the correct answer is option B, acetylcholine. The acetylcholine is released at neuromuscular junction to stimulate the muscle contraction. So the correct answer is option B, acetylcholine is neurotransmitter primarily responsible for muscle contraction. Question number 12. What is the primary role of thalamus? Options are control voluntary movement, regulate body temperature, relays sensory information to the cerebral cortex and produces cerebrospinal fluid. And the correct answer is option C, relays sensory information to the cerebral cortex. The thalamus acts as a relay station for sensory information, directing signal to the appropriate brain region. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 13. Which part of CNS, central nervous system, is responsible for reflex action? Options are cerebrum, spinal cord, brainstem and hippocampus. And the correct answer is option B, spinal cord. Spinal cord processes reflex action without direct involvement of brain for faster responses. So the correct answer is spinal cord, option B. It is responsible for reflex actions. Next question, question number 14. Which part of brain is associated with emotions and memory? Options are cerebellum, amygdala, thalamus and pons. And the correct answer is option B, amygdala. Explanation: the amygdala plays a key role in processing the emotion, especially the fear, and is involved in memory formation. So the correct answer is option B, amygdala. It is associated with the emotions and memory. Question number 15. What is the main function of corpus callosum? Options are control breathing, connect the two hemispheres of brain and regulate the hormones, produces cerebrospinal fluid. And the correct answer is option B. It connects the two hemispheres of brain. The corpus callosum is a bundle of nerve fiber that facilitate the communication between the left and right brain hemisphere. So the correct answer is option B, connecting two hemispheres. Question number 16. What is the role of myelin in the nervous system? Options are transmit pain signals, speed up nerve impulses conduction, filter toxin from the blood and produces cerebrospinal fluid. The correct answer is option B, speed up nerve impulses conduction. As myelin insulate the nerve fiber and allowing the electrical impulses to travel faster. So the correct answer is option B, myelin, it speed up the impulse conduction. Question number 17. What is synapse? Options: a type of neuron, a gap between two neurons where communication occurs, a protective layer around nerves and a blood vessel in the brain. And the correct answer is option B, Synapse is a gap between two neurons where communication occurs. Synapse is a junction where neurotransmitter transmit the signal between the neurons. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 18. Which condition result from loss of dopamine producing neuron in the CNS? Options are Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, epilepsy and multiple sclerosis. The correct answer is option B, Parkinson's disease. It is caused by degeneration of dopamine producing neurons in the brain leading to movement disorders. So the correct answer is option B, Parkinson's disease. It is result from loss of dopamine producing neuron in central nervous system. Question number 19. What is the function of cerebrospinal fluid CSF? Option: generate electrical signal, cushion and protect the brain and spinal cord, transmit motor impulses and store neurotransmitter. And the correct answer is option B, cushion and protect the brain and spinal cord. CSF act as a shock absorber and provide the nutrients to the central nervous system. So the correct answer is option B. Last question, question number 20. What are the two main components of central nervous system? Options are brain and spinal cord, brain and nerves, spinal cord and peripheral nerves, nerves and ganglia. And the correct answer is option A, brain and spinal cord. CNS, central nervous system, consists of brain and spinal cord, which processes and transmit the information. So the correct answer is option A. Here we completed 20 MCQs of central nervous system. I hope you understood the video. If you have any doubt, please ask in comment section. And thank you so much for watching this video. Do like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe our channel Mr. Vaibhav Bhosle Present Nursing. And once again, thank you so much for watching.